rarely do we see someone the size of Damian Priest possess the amount of speed and agility that he does.
That's why you always have to be on your toes when you're in the ring with him. There's no telling when he'll unleash that speed with a well-placed strike.
Certainly a perilous situation to find yourself in when you face off against Damian Priest.
But Jay Ди Macdona is always focused, always in control, and you cannot overlook him. The way this man moves around the ring is like an advanced course in precision. Everyone better take notes.
And Priest is brought to a disadvantage now.
Macdona working the competition down.
Well-placed kick. That kick will stop you in your tracks. And a kick. And Priest's size and agility is negated as he faltered there.
Yeah, this is the hostility Macdona wanted to bring. JD managing to get some control back now. Macdona hoping to start a rush of his own with that attack.
The springboard attack fails to land.
Brought down with a neck breaker. Here's another.
He gets an emphatic kick out.
A lot of energy left in that kick out. This matchup isn't anywhere near over.
When facing an opponent like Damian Priest, it seems like the cards are stacked against you from the start. Corey, how can an opponent even the deck?
This isn't a poker game, Cole. Priest's MO is to slow things to his pace. His opponent needs to disrupt that pace. No, we don't need this right now.
Sure we do. The more the merrier.
These two are having a fantastic matchup. Well, where is he?
And he's able to counter.
Macdona unleashing.
Jay Di Macdona with the devil inside.
Damian doesn't know where he is.
And that's all she wrote.
Here is your winner, Jay Di.
And would you just look at Braun Strowman, one of the most impressive powerhouses we've ever seen in WWE.
Strowman hasn't met a man or structure he couldn't topple over.
Yeah, if there's one thing that absolutely defines Strowman, it is impressive feats of power and strength.
But Jay Di Macdona is always focused, always in control, and you cannot overlook him. The way this man moves around the ring is like an advanced course in precision.
And here, baffling decision here. Oh, vicious right forearm. Oh, and a right hand for good measure. Bam! That'll do some serious damage.
Carefully measured knee drop. Measured kick to the vertebrae.
Whoa! The height on the moonsault.
When you have the skill, you flaunt it and you make it hurt too. Great job refocusing to reverse that.
Boom! Running FTO plants him.
Nicely done.
The aggressiveness of Jay Di Macdona has proven difficult for many opponents to overcome. Corey, do you think that's the case in this match tonight?
That aggression is Macdona's biggest strength and weakness, Corey. We've seen how he likes to bend the rules, and there's only so much bending before something breaks. If you can frustrate Jay Di Macdona, he may lose his cool and leave himself open.
Jay Di Macdona!
The Irish ace hitting his mark. Almost frightening how well executed that was. Macdona unleashing.
Jay Di Macdona with the devil inside.
Now, Macdona needs to end this.
What a kick out! I don't believe it.
Oh, man. Strowman once again proving just why he is the monster of all monsters. It is going to take a lot more than that to put him down for the count.
I thought it was over. The WWE Universe thought it was over. But you gotta do a little more to finally finish this. And a last step. We got a cover. An emphatic victory.
Here is your winner, Jay Di Macdona.
J Ди McDonough. Unfazed out here to prove that he is a champion caliber superstar. Ready to unleash that intensity, that in-your-face style.
McDonough definitely doesn't let the noise get to him. He stays focused on the task at hand, as brutal as it and he can be.
And then we have the freakishly athletic Ricochet. The way he moves in the ring, you just can't take your eyes off of him. But he's also so fast, sometimes it makes my head spin trying to keep up.
Just imagine being his opponent. And I mean it when I say he loves doing what he does. Keep an eye on Ricochet when he's bouncing off the ropes or zipping around the ring, and you'll see a big smile on his face.
JD looking to hype himself up here. Oh, what a headbutt. It's a revolving door of forearms. Ouch!
Practically never-ending blows coming at full force here.
Ricochet down, much to the crowd's dismay.
Let's see what McDonough can do with the opportunity.
What's the best way to contend with a devious and ruthless opponent like J.D. McDonough?
You have to take the fight straight to McDonough and don't let up. You can't give him room to play dirty tricks. Trap him in one place with hard-hitting attacks.
It is scary just how dangerous J.D. McDonough really is.
Yeah, I thought that was pretty gruesome.
Kick to the gut creates separation.
Will it be?
And this one is over.
Here is your winner, J Ди McDonough.
Just look at J Di McDonough. Unfazed out here to prove that he is a champion caliber superstar. Ready to unleash that intensity, that in-your-face style.
McDonough definitely doesn't let the noise get to him. He stays focused on the task at hand, as brutal as it and he can be.
And he'll be taking on the superhero known as Axiom. For what he lacks in size, he more than makes up for in brains.
He's a nerd, Saxton. That's why you like him. You two probably sat at the same table during lunch.
Drops the hammer right on the lower back. Axiom at the mercy of his opponent.
McDonough working the competition down. Enough already.
Fighting back with a counter.
Axiom reversing the momentum on him.
Prime opportunity now for Axiom to get some separation and gather himself.
McDonough wasting no motion on the counter.
No respect being shown whatsoever with those stomps.
Up across the shoulders and Ireland's call from McDonough.
It is scary just how dangerous J.D. McDonough really is.
McDonough unleashing the devil inside.
Will McDonough put him away?
Two. Oh, kicks out.
Within inches of victory, only to have it snatched away.
This match just keeps getting more and more exciting.
When your opponent can hang after all that, you're wondering if running a win might just be impossible. Oh my God. But he doesn't connect. And Axiom got turned around there. He can end it here. He's got cover. And that'll about do it, folks.
Here is your winner, J Di
R-Truth may be known throughout the WWE Universe for his fun-loving personality and amusing
R-Truth is one of the most experienced superstars on the roster, so don't be surprised when he stops messing around and gets down to business.
And Truth looks like he sure means business in this one.
But J D McDonough is always focused, always in control, and you cannot overlook him. The way this man moves around the ring is like an advanced course in precision. Everyone better take notes.
Truth caught by surprise.
Oh, what a headbutt. Oh, right to the arm.
Carefully measured knee drop. Looking for a high-risk, high-reward situation. From the top, double stomp. I'll tell you what's up now. R-Truth is having some tough hits thrown his way.
Yeah, and it looked like JD is dead set on destruction with that move.
What's going to give R-Truth an edge in this matchup and help him find the win?
Has to be his veteran experience. R-Truth was getting it done in the ring before many WWE superstars had even laced up their first pair of boots. The more he puts that experience to work, the better his chances of winning this thing.
Ireland's goal from J Di McDonough.
The Irish ace hitting his mark. Almost frightening how well executed that was. Answered with a stiff uppercut. Oh, saw it coming and got an elbow for the trouble.
That should do it right there. And that'll about do it, folks.
Here is your winner, J D
Already, Julius Creed has put together a pretty impressive wrestling career, but he's far from finished. He's out to cement his place among the in-ring greats with his pure athletic ability.
But it's not just Creed's physique that makes him exceptional, it's how technically smooth he is. The ease with which he snaps suplexes and springs around the ring can make him seem practically unstoppable at times.
Yeah, no question, Julius is a top-tier competitor who will not relent until he's made a lasting Oh my God, through the air, and connects!
What a reckless attack. Off the top rope, putting it all on the line.
And Creed can't stop any offense coming this way.
Let's see what McDonough can do with the opportunity.
We've seen J D McDonough overcome the odds time and time again. Tell me, Corey, how is he able to accomplish that?
Simply put, Cole, McDonough is full of spit and vinegar. Even if he's got a clear disadvantage, he'll make up for that with determination. And if that fails, then there's creative interpretation of the rules.
From J D McDonough.
What a teeth-rattling move that was from McDonough. McDonough unleashing the devil inside.
Terrible position for Creed.
Big risk here. He may be counted out.
He might be oblivious to the count, guys.
McDonough starting to get the crowd involved. Cutting off the count.
It could be over here.
This is it.
Kicks out. He still has life.
Somehow, some way, he is still in this.
Ah, gets cracked by the overhand.
Whoa, not quite yet.
Good measure. Ooh. Headed to the top now. Oh my God. Diving moonsault. That's gotta be it. There's two. And that's all she wrote.
Here's your winner, J D McDonough.
for action, you can tell Brutus Creed is not here to waste any time.
The power is real, Michael. We've seen Brutus rip the floor off a steel cage. That's an insane amount of strength that you do not want to be on the receiving end of.
He's driven to be the best and prove that Brutus Smash is a theory of brutality.
But J.D. McDonough is always focused, always in control, and you cannot overlook him. The way this man moves around the ring is like an advanced course in precision. Everyone better take notes.
Oh, that might have just broken something.
Carefully measured knee drop. Distress starting to show on Creed's face.
Looks like Brutus is having trouble generating any sort of defense.
We've seen J.D. McDonough overcome the odds time and time again. Tell me, Corey, how is he able to accomplish?
Look out!
Oh, straight to the floor!
A huge miss. There's bad timing, and then there's whatever you want to call that.
Able to evade. McDonough dodges.
Every maneuver being returned with counter fire.
He can end it here.
Oh, come on. What is he thinking? You had him down when you're ready.
Ireland's ball from J.D. McDonough.
It is scary just how dangerous J.D. McDonough really is.
McDonough unleashing the devil inside. Now McDonough needs to end this.
He may not be aware of the count. He's got to get back in.
McDonough starting to get the crowd involved.
He has a task in hand, but prefers to be showboating. And this one is over.
Here's your winner, J.D. McDonough.
Man, just look into J.D. McDonough's eyes. Cold, unfeeling. There's nothing there.
Folks, consider this a warning. J.D. McDonough's knowledge of human anatomy is just about second to none. Once he detects an opponent's greatest physical vulnerability, he attacks it. He basically tortures them until there's nothing left.
But Apollo Crews is as focused as he's ever been. And he's going to put up quite the fight.
Crews has let the gimmicks and flash distract him. He has lost focus of the mission, but he's back on track now. And back on track for Crews is a dangerous path for anyone who stands in his way.
J.D. with an explosive sequence here.
McDonough working the competition down.
What's the best way to contend with a devious and ruthless opponent like J.D. McDonough?
You have to take the fight straight to McDonough and don't let up. You can't give him room to play dirty tricks. Trap him in one place with hard-hitting attacks.
It's over. All in a night's work.
Here is your winner, J.D. McDonough.
The age of Alexander is upon us, and Cedric Alexander is in action here tonight. With his athletic ability, Cedric can make jaws drop in the audience, but he can also break jaws in the ring.
Yeah, Cedric's not afraid to get physical, and when you hit as hard as he does, it's easy to understand why. And since he's only gotten more aggressive over the years, he's only become more dangerous.
You definitely want from the top, double stone. Turning the tables. Nice headlock applied. Look at this athleticism.
Well, that was pretty cool.
Here's the cover. Early kick out, referee right on top of the action.
He is going to take this match as long and as far as he needs to.
He's turning the tables. Boom, a drop kick on the mark. Oh, that'll weaken your arm. And Alexander with a taste of his own medicine there.
McDonough looking to inflict as much pain as possible with that attack.
We see Jey Di Macdona overcome the odds time and time again. Tell me, Corey, how is he able to accomplish that?
Simply put, Cole, McDonough unleashing
Jey Di Macdona with the devil inside.
Now, McDonough needs to end this.
And that's all she wrote.
Here is your winner, Jey Di Macdona.
Just look at Jey Di Macdona, unfazed out here to prove that he's a champion caliber superstar, ready to unleash that intensity, that in-your-face style.
Macdona definitely doesn't let the noise get to him. He stays focused on the task at hand, as brutal as it and he can be.
And here's Andre Chase, the self-proclaimed, self-designated professor around here. He's so arrogant and aggressive. Who do you want to learn from someone like him?
Saxton, you're just mad that Chase U wouldn't take you, even if you paid them tuition.
Oh, with a right hand for good measure. He's getting a little better now. And that was an efficient display of offense with that maneuver. Kick lands. And JD's keeping the pressure on.
McDonough working the competition down.
Oh, perfect kick. Oh, look out. From J.D. Macdona.
The Irish ace hitting his mark. Almost frightening how well executed that was. McDonough unleashing the devil inside.
Well, that close Andre out.
2. Emphatic victory.
Here's your winner, J.D. Macdona.
Just look at Jey Di Macdona, unfazed out here to prove that he's a champion caliber superstar, ready to unleash that intensity, that in-your-face style.
Macdona definitely doesn't let the noise get to him. He stays focused on the task at hand, as brutal as it and he can be.
And he's got to deal with the pure will of competition in Ilya Dragunov, one of the fiercest competitors WWE has ever seen.
I don't know how you manage an opponent who seems to have total disregard for his own well-being and thrives off of pain. Dragunov is as resilient as they come.
And what do you have to do to account for the intangibles that Ilya Dragunov brings to the table?
Ilya Dragunov is a literal man without fear, which is not ideal, but he's rarely the bigger man in a match. You'll never get him to quit, but if you bring the fight, you should be able to beat him outright.
Suplex. He's heading up top.
Thinking big.
He had it scouted. Up high. Diving clothesline. Did you see the height? Ooh. Ireland's call from McDonough.
What a teeth-rattling move that was from McDonough. McDonough unleashing the devil inside.
And that can keep Dragunov down.
There's 2. He kicked out at 2.
The amount of damage Dragunov can and will take in any given match is unbelievable. But we are seeing that right now. He is still in this thing.
Listen, that should have ended things. And look at his face at this point.
High. Cross bodies.
Does he get him here? And that'll do it, folks.
Here's your winner, J.D. Macdona.
Man, just look into Jay D Macdonna's eyes. Cold, unfeeling. There's nothing there.
Folks, consider this a warning. Jay Ди Макдоna's knowledge of human anatomy is just about second to none. Once he detects an opponent's greatest physical vulnerability, he attacks it. He basically tortures them until there's nothing left.
That brings us to Tyler Bate, a UK standout who is one of the top stars in his industry across the pond. Now he's ready to carve out his place in the WWE history books.
Bate has already accumulated a ton of accolades throughout his career, and I'm sure he has no plans of slowing down anytime soon. The big, strong boy has all the skills and ambition he needs to be a serious threat to any opponent.
Tyler Bate, a young competitor who has already accomplished so much, does that make him harder to defeat?
It absolutely does, Cole. Bate has the confidence and stamina of youth. He's taken much bigger superstars to the limit, but the longer the match goes, even he starts to run out.
And this one is over.
Here is your winner, Jay Ди
Man, just look into Jay D Macdonna's eyes. Cold, unfeeling. There's nothing there.
Folks, consider this a warning. Jay Ди Macdonna's knowledge of human anatomy is just about second to none. Once he detects an opponent's greatest physical vulnerability, he attacks it. He basically tortures them until there's nothing left.
But blink and you just might miss what Wesley has to offer. The definition of athleticism. He doesn't make it easy to spot any flaws in his game plan.
One of the great in-ring innovators of his generation. The sky's the limit for Wesley.
And Jay's keeping the pressure on.
Can Wes recover from his adversity?
Carefully measured knee drop.
What a kick. He moves just in time. What is here clear? Can't quite get him there.
Violence call from McDonough.
It is scary just how dangerous Jay D Macdonnaugh really is.
McDonough unleashing.
Jay Ди Macdonagh with the devil inside.
Now McDonough needs to end it.
And he'll not do it, folks.
Here's your winner, Jay Ди Macdona.
The bell rings, and guys, you can just see the intensity in Braun Breaker's eyes, can't you?
Absolutely, Cole. Breaker always brings a powerful mix of strength and intensity to the ring. Tonight should be no different. He's like a dog with a bone when he gets going.
Like father, like son, some could say.
And he's taking on one of the fiercest competitors to cross the pond, Jay D Macdonagh.
Part of what makes JD so fierce is his ability to adapt his game plan on the fly. Sure, he comes in with a game plan, but sometimes the plans change, and JD knows how to change with them. That sort of adaptability is hard to learn, but JD's a master student of the game.
He saw that coming from Braun. What's the best way to contend with a devious and ruthless opponent like Jay Ди Macdonagh?
You have to take the fight straight to McDonough and don't let him. You can't give him room to play dirty tricks. Trap him in one place with hard-hitting attacks.
Jay Di Macdonagh!
The Irish ace hitting his mark. Almost frightening how well executed that one. McDonough unleashing the devil inside. Now McDonough needs to end this.
It's over. All in a night's work.
look into Jay D McDonough's eyes. Cold, unfeeling. There's nothing there.
Folks, consider this a warning. Jay D McDonough's knowledge of human anatomy is just about second to none. Once he detects an opponent's greatest physical vulnerability, he attacks it. He basically tortures them until there's nothing left.
And he is facing the street champion of the island, Solo Sikoa, which is basically a nightmare come to life.
He's the enforcer, a mercenary. As we have seen over and over again, when you find yourself at the mercy of Solo Sikoa, just know there simply won't be any.
And that attack has the street champ looking a little less tough.
McDonough looking to inflict as much pain as possible with that attack.
What do we need to see from Jay D McDonough if he wants to come out on top in this match?
We need to see McDonough putting his extensive knowledge of human anatomy to good use and systematically dissecting his opponent. McDonough has a rare talent for torturing the competition. The more he uses it, the better for him.
And JD's keeping the pressure on.
Torturing his opponent, McDonough is systematically dissecting them just like we talked about.
An absolutely spine-tingling move from McDonough.
McDonough unleashing
Jay D McDonough with the devil inside.
That could put Solo down for good. His opponent thought he had it in the bag for sure.
This is when you have to switch games. You can't let yourself get discouraged. Big move, but it's still able to end this. Here's the cover for the win. And this one is over.
Here's your winner, Jay Ди McDonough.
Man, just look into Jay D McDonough's eyes. Cold, unfeeling. There's nothing there.
Folks, consider this a warning. Jay D McDonough's knowledge of human anatomy is just about second to none. Once he detects an opponent's greatest physical vulnerability, he attacks it. He basically tortures them until there's nothing left.
And he'll be taking on the impressive Cameron Grimes, a superstar who realizes that investing in himself is the most important investment he's ever made.
Yeah, Corey, Grimes knows that he's the only one who is in control of his future. And you have to admit, that future is looking bright. A bit of intimidation tactics from Cameron Grimes.
Side headlock applied. And a right hand for good measure. And JD's keeping the pressure on.
Let's see what McDonough can do with the opportunity.
What's the best way to contend with a devious and ruthless opponent like JD McDonough?
You have to take the fight straight to McDonough and don't let up. You can't give him room to play dirty tricks. Trap him in one place with hard-hitting attacks.
JD McDonough, cover! 2. Emphatic victory.
Here is your winner, Jay Di McDonough.
Just look at Jay Di McDonough, unfazed out here to prove that he is a champion caliber superstar, ready to unleash that intensity, that in-your-face style.
McDonough definitely doesn't let the noise get to him. He stays focused on the task at hand, as brutal as it and he can be.
And all hail the Emperor of Lucha Libre. Escobar can soar with the Eagles, throw fists in a brawl, or grapple on the mat to seize control.
And what's so impressive about Escobar is he can do it all whenever the situation calls for it against foes of all sizes.
What a shot! What's the best way to contend with a devious and ruthless opponent like JD McDonough?
You have to take the fight straight to McDonough and don't let up. You can't give him room to play dirty tricks. Trap him in one place with hard-hitting attacks.
Vicious right forearm. Oh, God, that hurt. Carefully measured knee drop.
Jeez, and now Escobar has damage to his face.
JD with an explosive sequence here.
McDonough working the competition down.
And Escobar can't create any new tradition if he's taking hits like that.
JD possibly testing the limits of his opposition.
Ireland's call for McDonough.
The Irish ace hitting his mark. Almost frightening how well executed that was. McDonough unleashing.
J.D. McDonough with the devil inside.
Now McDonough needs to end this.
It's over. All in a night's work.
Here is your winner, J.D. McDonough.
Ladies and gentlemen, don't let Tyler Breeze's perfect hair and immaculate friends distract you from the fact that he's a very talented in-ring competitor. Call him self-obsessed all you want, but he is a man who is all about pursuing perfection, both in and out of the ring.
Yeah, Breeze is all about winning big and looking good doing it.
And he's taken on one of the fiercest competitors to cross the pond, J.D. McDonough.
Part of what makes JD so fierce is his ability to adapt his game plan on the fly. Sure, he comes in with a game plan, but sometimes plans change, and JD knows how to change with them. That sort of adaptability is hard to learn, but JD's a master student of the game.
He's lost some of his win now.
Yeah, and it looked like JD is dead set on destruction with that move.
And JD's keeping the pressure on.
Tyler's toughness needs to kick in here. If you want to get the better of Tyler Breeze, you have to strategize around his high stamina. So attack his core and legs, anything to drain his energy and slow him down.
Sound strategy, Corey, making it harder for Tyler to catch his breath and keep up the pace of the match would certainly put him at a disadvantage. These two showing how well scouted they each are.
Another reversal. Eye for an eye here. Ouch! You can't get caught in a hailstorm like that if you want to win.
Big forearm. Ooh, vicious headbutt. Oh, man, right to the arm. Hyperextend your elbow.
Ooh, stinging kick. JD wants to end this right now.
McDonough unleashing the devil inside. Now McDonough needs to end this.
2 count.
And that'll about do it, folks.
Here is your winner, J.D. McDonough.
Just look at J.D. McDonough, unfazed out here to prove that he's a champion caliber superstar, ready to unleash that intensity, that in-your-face style.
McDonough definitely doesn't let the noise get to him. He stays focused on the task at hand, as brutal as it, and he can be.
He'll be squaring off against Gunther, one of the most domineering superstars in the ring today.
It's that crushing strength of his, Corey. There's no way to watch a Gunther match and not cringe when he hits his opponents.
Oh, a knee lift.
Oh, I heard a snap.
What's the best way to contend with a devious and ruthless opponent like J.D. McDonough?
You have to take the fight straight to McDonough and don't let him. You can't give him room to play dirty tricks. Trap him in one place with hard-hitting attacks.
Strikes with a kick.
Oh, axe handle.
J.D. with an explosive sequence here.
Perhaps Gunther needs to go back to the drawing board.
absolutely spine-tingling move from McDonough.
McDonough unleashing the devil inside.
Will McDonough put him away? Has him up for the power slam.
Counter into the DDT.
He's stalking his opponent from the top turnbuckle.
Oh my God.
You see that height?
Looking for the victory.
2. He kicks out at 2.
What do you have to do to put this guy away?
Climbing up to the top now.
From the top.
He misses the target.
Short flight, but a rough landing.
Oh, Gunther gets caught with a counter.
Big forearm.
Gunther can't find a foothold in this match.
Let's see what McDonough can do with the opportunity.
Repeated elbows to the lower back. Gunther able to stay clear.
Defenses are sharp in this series of reversals. McDonough unleashing.
J.D. McDonough with the devil inside.
It's over. Gunther is done.
The victory.
Here is your winner, Jay Ди Макдона.
Just look at J.D. McDonough. Unfazed out here to prove that he's a champion caliber superstar. Ready to unleash that intensity, that in-your-face style.
McDonough definitely doesn't let the noise get to him. He stays focused on the task at hand, as brutal as it and he can be.
But you cannot underestimate a superstar like Tozawa. He has proved that
From the top. Another one that can change the whole complexion of this match. Sharp knee to the body.
smart strategy. Attack the knee.
Oh, kick connects.
Crafty way to get out of harm there.
And both athletes showing that they have each other's number.
Targeting a body part hook in the arm. Corey Akira Tozawa isn't the biggest or strongest superstar in WWE. How can he increase his odds in this match?
Tozawa's speed is almost unmatched in the WWE locker room. If Tozawa can fire all his cylinders and hit his stride, his opponent will be hard-pressed to stop him.
Oh, look out! Oh, Ireland's call from McDonough.
It is scary just how dangerous Jay Ди Macdona really is.
McDonough unleashing
J.D. McDonough with the devil inside.
Tozawa looks out of it.
There's two! And that's all she wrote.
Here's your winner, Jay Ди Macdona.
Man, just look into Jay Di Macdona's eyes. Cold, unfeeling. There's nothing there.
Folks, consider this a warning. J.D. McDonough's knowledge of human anatomy is just about second to none. Once he detects an opponent's greatest physical vulnerability, he attacks it. He basically tortures them until there's nothing left.
And then we've got Cruz del Toro, a superstar trained in the rich tradition of Lucha Libre. While he maybe doesn't know around these parts as a tag team specialist, Del Toro is more than capable of picking up the win when flying solo.
Well, flying being the operative word. This guy treats the ring like a trampoline and steals the show in the process.
We've seen J.D. McDonough overcome the odds time and time again. Tell me, Corey, how is he able to accomplish that?
Simply put, Cole, McDonough is full of spit and vinegar. Even if he's got a clear disadvantage, he'll make up for that with determination. And if that fails, then there's creative interpretation of the rules.
And that's all she wrote.
Here's your winner, Jay Di Macdona.
Just look into Jay Di Macdonah's eyes. Cold, unfeeling. There's nothing there.
Folks, consider this a warning. Jay Di Macdonah's knowledge of human anatomy is just about second to none. Once he detects an opponent's greatest physical vulnerability, he attacks it. He basically tortures them until there's nothing left.
And he's squaring off with the boisterous Austin Theory. While he loves to run his mouth, Theory certainly does back it up.
That's something you can't deny, Saxton. Theory's had a tremendous windfall of success. That's a lot of momentum to try and slip.
That's a line to the gut of the neck.
He goes for the quick pin attempt. And the shoulder's up in time.
Just using the cover to drain out some energy.
Ow! Bam! Oof! Ouch!
That was a vicious display. You can almost see the disdain in their eyes.
Just breaking down the opponent. Kick! Nasty kick. Jarring impact.
Oh, man.
Oh, and Theory fights back. Hooked up, and
DDT.
Heads out of the ring, but needs to be mindful of the referee's count here.
good measure.
And Theory found himself a little over his head there. If he can hold the line here, he'll be in a good position. And the winner, Corey. What would Austin Theory's game plan be for this matchup? We know he's got a lot of raw talent, but that can't always get the job done.
Fair point, Cole, which is why Theory needs to rely on more than just said raw talent. He needs to rely on his in-ring smarts. If he can put together his brains and brawn, Theory might be unstoppable.
McDonough unleashing Jay Di Macdonagh with the devil inside. He's going for it all. He's testing fate here in danger of a countout.
And now JD is playing to the crowd.
Needs the countout, and there's the cover. Great wherewithal on the counter. And the cover for the win. And that'll about do it, folks.
Here's your winner, Jay Di Macdona.
Drew Gulak's a true student of the ring. He studied the history of this business, studied all of the all-time greats, and he's convinced all that homework gives him a leg up on any opponent.
It's not just all that studying that makes Gulak dangerous. It's how viciously he applies it. Believe me, Drew Gulak is as cunning as they come.
You're not wrong about that. If Gulak has done his homework correctly, he could be hard to top in this match.
And he's taking on one of the fiercest competitors across the pond, Jay Di Macdonagh.
Part of what makes JD so fierce is his ability to adapt his game plan on the fly. Sure, he comes in with a game plan, but sometimes plans change, and JD knows how to change with them. That sort of adaptability is hard to learn, but JD's a master student of the game. Spectacular counter into a dragon screw.
Series of reversals. Ah, look at this.
That can break an arm.
Boom. He's able to sidestep there.
It's a revolving door of forearms. Ouch. That shot on Gulak did not miss.
Yeah, and it looked like JD is dead set on destruction with that move.
We've seen J.D. McDonough overcome the odds time and time again. Tell me, Corey, how is he able to accomplish that?
It's a good cover.
2 count, kick out. What a match.
Here's your winner, Jay Ди Macdona.
Just look at J.D. McDonough. Unfazed out here to prove that he's a champion caliber superstar. Ready to unleash that intensity, that in-your-face style.
McDonough definitely doesn't let the noise get to him. He stays focused on the task at hand, as brutal as it and he can be.
And I hope he's ready for Bush.
Though, I really don't know how anyone prepares for an opponent like Bush.
It does seem fruitless, Saxton. Butch may be the most unhinged superstar in WWE, but the fire that burns inside any superstar seems to burn twice as hot inside Butch.
Yeah, Butch seemingly stopped in his tracks, guys.
Now looking to inflict as much pain as possible with that attack.
Talk about dismantling your opponent. Oh, God.
JD with an explosive sequence here.
Bush has to wake up and get going in a hurry.
Ireland's call.
It is scary just how dangerous J.D. McDonough really is.
McDonough unleashing the devil inside. Now McDonough needs to end this. 2.
Emphatic victory.
Here's your